Hey guys, Rob here. So today we're back on the trail, and I feel like I haven't been hiking as much as I'd like to. A lot of that is due to weather. So we're on the trail today, and just trying to get back into shape a little bit, because I feel like I haven't hiked in a while. I like getting out, and today the weather doesn't seem too bad, so we're gonna give it a shot. A couple of gear modifications I would like to show you. It all depends on how the weather is. You guys can see up ahead, we got cloudy skies everywhere, and typical Florida weather. It is supposed to thunderstorm in about 2 hours, so I gotta make a lot of progress quickly if I want to cover any distance, and show you guys some of these gear modifications that I made. All right guys, so I got you guys back on my shoulder mount, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it. It's kind of weird. I'm so used to having the GoPro in one hand and a trekking pole in the other. But even these trekking poles, this is all new to me. I've had them for a few months, but I'm just now getting around to trying them out. I'm used to walking around hiking with just the one. Yeah, so far I'm digging the trekking poles because it gets me hands-free, and I think I can record a little bit more on the trail. So, any game animals or anything like that, you guys can see it a little bit better. One of the new items I want to test out. Now, we've been getting a lot of rain, guys, a lot every day. And my wife brought me these here socks. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're waterproof socks. Pretty cool. So I'm sure there's probably, depending on how far we can get and what we come across, I'm sure there's probably some water crossings out here because of all the rain we've gotten. Stuff like that just looks inviting, it just makes you want to go set up a tent and just camp and enjoy the view. Well, if it was an emergency and you needed drinking water, you got some. Good thing I had plenty of water with me this trip. There are definitely some cool things to see in this state. And this trail that I'm on now, it's a long straightaway, but you guys can see up ahead, there's actually some woods. So it's probably gonna continue on fairly straight. But I've been on trails that are windy, all crazy and stuff. Florida has a lot to offer. And if you get caught up believing what you hear everybody else say, how boring it is, it's flat, it's hot, this and that, you'll never get to experience it. There's true beauty here. So it's actually starting to rain, and I might have to take the media mod off my camera and put my microphone away. That way that doesn't get ruined. I think once we get up here by these trees, I'm gonna swap that out. All right, yellow trail goes off to the right. I may go that way. It says service road staff only. I may go that way just to kind of see. I don't know yet. The plan was to go this way, but it'd be interesting to kind of go into those woods a little bit. But yeah, so we're gonna walk through here just a little bit because I'm curious to see kind of what's up this way. And then we're gonna turn around and go back to the main part of the trail. It's always so cool to see these cypress trees in the water like this. I have no idea how deep this water is. Could be 1 foot, could be 2 foot, could be 3 or more. Yeah, right there at the edge, it was like 1.5 feet deep. So let's look at this side. Wow. Kind of wish I brought my fishing rod, guys, because there's probably some like little bluegill in there, maybe some little warmouth, but maybe next time. Pretty cool though. You know, I can't believe I've been missing out on this part of the trail. It's so cool back here. Really, really cool. And I couldn't have picked a better day for it. It's only like 85 or 87 degrees today, which is a blessing compared to what we've been getting. But this is what it looks like off to my right. The trail is pretty easy. It's really flat right here. It's nothing but like sand. That's nice and compact because we've been getting all this rain. There's something that's so therapeutic about being out here, guys. And you know, I always say, if you're on the fence about trying to get out, just go do it. Just go do it. Get your pack. Get yourself a map of the area. Get water. And go out. You don't have to go far. It could be a mile in and a mile out. Do whatever you feel is comfortable. There's something that just relaxes the mind. It's like a reset, like a hard reset. Because you're not really worried about anything. You're not worried about issues you're having at work. You're not worried about bills. You're not worried about anything. You're just out here enjoying the moment and looking at God's creation. And there's nothing better than it. I promise. Hiking solo is good for the mind. You know, leaves you in your own thoughts. And you can focus on things. You can focus on yourself. It's a really good solitude. Really, really, really good solitude. And that's what I like the most. Because I get to reset. I don't have any distractions when I'm out here. It's just me, nature, and you guys. All right, so there's a little bit of water right here in front of us. And I think it's time to give these bad boys a test. So it looks like it will go over the ankle right in the middle here. So we'll see. So far, like, there is moisture on the top of my shoe, but my feet are dry. So let's see if we submerge them. I mean, there's definitely water in my shoe, guys. My feet feel dry. I mean, I could feel that there's water in the shoes. But the feet feel dry, so we'll give them a check when we finish up with this trail. And I set up, I have a tent, my budget backpacking tent that I made 2 videos on it. Anyway, I camouflaged the heck out of it, and I used spray paint, and I really did a number on it to turn it into the ultimate stealth tent. So we're gonna, hopefully, if we can beat the rain, I'm gonna set it up and we're gonna test it out just to see how it looks up against the natural environment here. All right, so I just stopped to check the map, and it's showing that we passed where we were supposed to turn at. I didn't see any trail or anything, but I'm gonna go back a little bit, check the blazes and see, because we got a storm coming in soon, lightning, and I want to make sure I'm out of here before the lightning comes. Okay, so this is it right here. Which is why I passed it without noticing it, because there's no blaze or anything that shows that this is a link, which is what it is. So it should be marked. I remember seeing this when I walked past and just thinking it was a really used game trail. I'm gonna go down a little bit, see what it looks like, because this is really overgrown. And if not, we'll just go back the way we were just heading. Yeah, it's really, just got to be careful for ticks and stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back the other way. All right, so I'm just gonna stop and make a electrolyte drink real quick. So I'm gonna have to put it in sport mode, because the direction that I'm gonna take is gonna add on probably another half mile or so to the trip. I want to make sure that I get out of here before that lightning comes. And even if I were to take like this little link here, I was expecting it to be a little bit more maintained than what it was, but it looked like the farther in that we went, the more like overgrowth that there was. And these are brand new pants and stuff like that. And the shirt here, I've had it for a while, but there's no permethrin treatment on these clothes. So that's also what I'm concerned about, is ticks walking through game trails. All right. All right, so we just came from back that way. I'm walking along, and what do I see? This looks like a little trail. And I know we're pressed for time, but I'm curious. Oh, this is a whole nother trail that goes up back there. That is awesome. Got to check that out on the map. Come back and maybe give it a shot. Can't do it today, but because I still want to make it back to the car, set up that tent, have a little bit of lunch. All right, so just came from that way, and I looked over, and there's a little spot for your horse. You know, you could take a break here. Man, that water looks cold too. No, room temperature, but it is coming up from the ground, so you could filter that water there. You could filter this, but I don't know how I feel about that. I would filter that. Honestly, if it came down to it at the end of the day and I need water, I'm drinking whatever water. Sit down on this little dirt ledge here real quick. Whew. Now it's feeling kind of hot out here, but it's still better than what it's been over the last couple of months, couple of weeks. Have some of this water here. Take a break for a few minutes here. Some good old cherry pomegranate juice mix. This stuff is pretty good. Guys, I get asked a lot in some of my videos, sometimes with a lot of repeated comments and stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I get asked a lot if I carry any type of protection when I'm out, and the answer to that is yes, absolutely. I am a licensed firearm owner, you know, so I can legally and lawfully carry a firearm, and I do every day, whether I'm hiking or anything, you know, just everyday carry. That's always on me. So when I'm on trail, I always carry a firearm. Most of the time, I carry a Glock 19. Sometimes I'll carry this smaller one right here. This is a Smith & Wesson Shield. And I also carry bear spray. And I used to carry pepper spray in my pack, and I decided I'm not going to carry that when I'm out on trail. I'll carry the bear spray just because it has a longer range to it, and I think it's a lot more effective. So I always have these two things on me, bear spray being my first line of defense, and then the firearm being the last ultimate defense right here. So I'm always carrying, guys, always, every second of the day. I got something on me, you know. And even like right here, I have a knife here too, you know. So, you know, I carry this knife too, and this knife is not so much for defense. This is just for like trail stuff, camping stuff, but could be used in a defensive manner if needed. But yeah, I just wanted to address that there, that I don't always flaunt my firearm in videos and stuff because it's not necessary, but I always have it on me, and it's always in some part of the video. It's there. But yeah, I just wanted to discuss that. All right, break time's over. Got to get the pack on and head back to the car. Still want to have lunch. Still want to show you guys a couple of things. So if you're hiking in Florida or anywhere really, especially areas that are hot, like it is here, but I'm thinking about this because I'm walking on this sugar sand, which is like beach sand, and you know, it's always important to pack extra water because walking on stuff like this takes a little bit more out of you. So either pack extra water or bring a water filter. I do both. That way I have extra water or enough water, and then if I started getting low and needed to collect water, I have a way to filter it. So something to keep in mind. And another thing that is actually pretty handy to have with you is a little lightweight umbrella. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but a little lightweight umbrella, because you guys see, I mean, I'm exposed. So not only can an umbrella work for shade, it can also work for the rain as well. And I have one in my pack. It only weighs like 5 ounces, and it cost me like $5 or $10. So I always have that there just in case. All right, so I'm looking off to my left, and there's like a ditch here, and I'm also seeing cypress trees, because usually where there's cypress trees there's water. So it's just too dry here right now, but I'm sure that would be a way to collect water. Look at this, guys. Man, hogs having a field day back here. You see where the grass changes color from green to brown? That's all uprooted. It's like a tractor came through here. Must be some good eating back here. Even the back side of the tree, the whole area. Wow. This is one place you don't want to set up camp, because you'll have yourself some visitors in the night. Just gonna set up here, make a little lunch. It's probably gonna rain soon, so not gonna spend a lot of time here. Get this pack off. right guys, I got the tent all set up and everything, and I kind of just threw it up against some palmettos. But if I was out, I would probably tuck it away a little bit better. Give you guys a walk around. So I was thinking about going in with a paintbrush and actually brushing like twigs and stuff onto it. Hard lines, dark lines. That way it can really blend in with the environment instead of it looking like so like soft looking, like pastel like. I think that might be the final touch. That would be something I would bring with me on trail and just sit down with a paintbrush and some colors and just paint it. But I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, it looks pretty good, and we're only like 15 feet away, so I'm gonna stand farther back. And it should be like right here in the center of the screen. It's not too bad. That is not too bad. Now if I put it up against some bushes, I think it would camouflage a lot better, but not bad against the palmettos. All right, just got back to the car, gonna whip up lunch real quick. Decided to make lunch here because this storm, these clouds that I'm seeing, they don't look great, so I don't want to be out there in case I need to just get in the car and go. But I'm gonna check and see how many miles, what the trail was like for today. All right, so we did a total of 7 miles, just a tad under 7 miles, but we'll call it 7. And we've been out here so far 3.5 hours. So I was really only planning on trying to do like I was only planning on doing maybe like 4 miles, just to kind of, you know, get used to the pack weight, get the legs moving and stuff. Ended up doing 7, so not too bad, honestly. I'm not sore or anything, which is a good thing. But yeah, that's a good chunk for today. As far as lunch goes, this is what we're having here. Dehydrated meal. This is the pesto chicken pasta by Trailtopia, and I got this meal from backpackinggrub.com if you guys want to check that out. And then I'm just going to throw in some of this pre-packaged chicken into this. But yeah, just going to chill out for a little bit, let that water come to a boil, and just relax. Now that I just ate that, and I'm lazy because now I've been sitting in my chair the whole time, so you guys know how it is. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, head home, take a shower, get cleaned up and everything. If you guys can, hit that thumbs up for me, share the video with somebody, subscribe if you're new as always, guys. And until next time, I hope to see you on the trail. Peace.